Dan Dixier reporting for Press for Truth here in Dresden, Germany with the one and only Lauren Southern of the Rebel Media. Now, Lauren, this is your first Bilderberg, covering a Bilderberg event. We're only on day 2 here. What are your thoughts so far?
I am in shock. I went into this kind of skeptical. I'd seen a bit of footage from yourself, from InfoWars, and I was like, maybe they're exaggerating. Maybe they're getting arrested because they're doing other things, right? And I come here, and they've got 400 cops surrounding this place. The hotel staff are leaving, like, notes that are saying, get the hell out of here right now. We stay a little bit later, and they're freaking out, calling security on us. I have cops following me, pulling me into corridors. Today I was getting pizza and they pulled me into a corridor, asked for my ID, said they were watching me at the airport the other day, just because I'm here as a journalist. I'm not even interviewing Bilderbergers. I haven't interviewed a single one. I'm just standing out here saying there's a meeting going on and they're following me. How insane is that? So if they didn't want me to get more curious and interested in the theories about Bilderberg, then they should have just left me alone. They should have just left me alone. But because of how crazy the security is, I have to assume that they're hiding something. I mean, you don't act like that if you're not.
Yeah, it seems like it's pretty much descended into pretty much a police state. Like, this is one of the worst police states I've seen at a Bilderberg. Like you said, if they have nothing to hide, why are they so uptight? What have you come to understand about what takes place on the inside of this building?
Well, we don't know, do we? I assume, these meetings between rich people, between businesses, between governments happen all the time outside of Bilderberg, as it is. They collude, they say, whoever it is, George Soros is going to fund a politician, right? It happens, and people typically don't like that. We don't like when our governments, our media, and our businesses are colluding to do things. And I assume similar things are happening behind those walls. Why would they all be meeting up in secret, other than to have discussions, business, politics, all this? And we've known with things that have been leaked that NAFTA was discussed in Bilderberg, that the European Union was discussed in Bilderberg, the Euro was discussed in Bilderberg, that lots of people who have gone before they were world leaders became world leaders after they went to Bilderberg. Of course, you can't 100% confirm any of these things other than a few of the leaks that we have had. But I don't think it's out of the ordinary, and I don't think any sane person would say that there aren't deals going on in there that have impact on us politically, that have impact on us financially, with these big of figures, kings, world leaders, the heads of corporations. It's ridiculous. It's just as crazy to say they're lizard people as it is to say that absolutely nothing is happening behind those doors. And if we want our governments that are participating in this meeting to be good governments, we should be asking for transparency. Just have press in there. If nothing crazy is going on, let press in there. Let us know what you're doing if it's not bad.
Well, now that you've seen it for yourself firsthand, I mean, what would you have to say to the conspiracy theorists out there, or the people who just claim this is all ridiculous, you guys are worried about nothing? Now that you've seen it firsthand, what do you say to those guys?
Well, what I'd have to say is, first, a healthy bit of skepticism. Everyone should have a healthy bit of skepticism. We should all say, okay, what's going on here? Especially with the amount of powerful people that are in there, I would really like to see mainstream media be a little more curious, individuals be a little more curious. But, going overboard and jumping to conclusions that this is the world government meeting here, maybe it is, but we can't prove it. We can't prove that. So doing that doesn't help the cause of getting people interested in Bilderberg, in my opinion. What I would like to see is individuals going to their governments and saying, we don't want politicians that are going to these secret meetings colluding with people. We want our politicians, in fact, to support transparency at these sort of meetings. We want our politicians to support transparency when they have meetings with large corporations and media. That any citizen should want that, and most citizens here want that. And I would like to see any politician, any media figure, any head of a large corporation be challenged to be transparent in these meetings. I doubt it'll happen, but maybe when interest grows in Bilderberg, people are already very, very people are questioning globalism right now and the push for globalism right now, and that's why I think we're seeing a bit more coverage of Bilderberg. And hopefully that will lead to more questions coming around about collusion between different governments and corporations.
Absolutely. I would agree. I think there is a little bit of momentum right now in regards to exposing Bilderberg over the last 10 years. Just final thoughts. I know you're here in Europe. You've got a little bit of a tour planned. What's next for you in the next couple of weeks here in Europe?
Right, so I'm going to be going to a few different places. I'm going to be going to Paris, France, Belgium, and London. I'm going to be covering the refugee crisis, seeing what's actually going on in these camps, and also going and covering Brexit, which is such an important thing coming up, getting out of the European Union, unelected supranational government that has far too much power and is it's superseding the individualism of these nations, and I just really hope that that Britain manages to exit the European Union. However, you're seeing a lot of pushback from them saying if they vote out, we're going to keep having a vote, because they want to hold on so tight.
Yeah.
But it's going to be a fun election, watching Nigel Farage, watching everyone debate. It's going to be a lot of fun going there.
Oh yeah, and I'm sure that worries the people inside of this building right now.
Of course, they are shaking in their boots. The
Absolutely.
globalists are shaking in their boots.
Absolutely. All right, well, Lauren Southern, thanks for talking to us. We look forward to your reports from Europe.
Absolutely. Thank you so much.